Have you ever been out watching videos or anything like that and you've seen some goofball with a crazy huge mohawk doing some weird ski ballet? Let's talk about his new ski.
All right.
So this is the Ripstick Tour. This is the brainchild of Glen Plake, released a couple of months ago, and basically what they set out to do was get after the touring market, but bring you a ski that's super fun. A lot of those skis are just really concerned with being as light as humanly possible, making sure you're getting uphill, which is great, but you still got to come back down. So you need something that's still fun, still performance, and just going to make sure that you're having a good time when you're out there. This ski, despite the fact that it shares a similar name, is drastically different than your standard Ripstick. So basically what they did is they went through, thinned out the core. They're using carbon tubes in here to give it a little bit more dampness, a little bit more strength, especially given the fact that these tips really soft, really thin, just to make sure that you're saving weight on them. To put it into perspective, this being the 104, we're looking at right around 1,540 grams in the 180 size, which is going to sit on the pretty light side of things. Now, with the new Ripstick Tour series, we have three different models within it. We have the 88, which I don't have here, the 94, and the 104. The 104 is Glen Plake's signature model. So with these skis, you might be wondering, okay, how do I decide which one's going to be best for me? So with the 88, that is going to be if you are hyper concerned about weight. You want to make sure that you've got the lightest setup humanly possible. So if you're going to be doing some sort of mountaineering, if you're going to be in situations where you got to throw your skis on your back a lot, then that 88 is probably going to be the best direction for you to go. Now, if we go to the opposite end of the spectrum and we look at the 104, this is going to be your soft snow kind of ski. So if you tend to be out there searching for the lightest, fluffiest stuff you can go find, somewhere out in the backcountry, backside of the mountain, anything like that, the 104 is going to be a little bit more ideal for you. If you're doing a little bit of both and you just kind of want the best of both worlds, then somewhere in the 94 range is probably going to be one of the best bang for the buck. So lastly, you might be asking yourself, well, I already have a Ripstick and I love it. Is it worth me getting the Ripstick Tour? And it kind of depends on what your goals are. You know, if you are just using this as your resort ski and you're saying, maybe I want to get into touring, then yeah, absolutely. It's going to make sure that you have something that's super light, then you have your resort ski. It's going to give you a really great quiver. On the flip side, if you're touring once or twice, then maybe you're better off just putting a shift on your Ripstick. That way you still have a great resort ski that's going to be super versatile, but then if you're just going to, go tour the mountain before lift lines start, that's not a bad idea. That's going to get you a really good value out of it. So they're similar, but they really just share a name. Outside of that, drastically different skis. Really awesome resort ski, really fantastic touring ski. And if you're looking for something in between, shift on this guy. If you want a really great touring setup, go for a full tech setup with the Ripstick Tour. So if you're interested in taking a look at these skis or any other touring ski that we might have, feel free to check us out at winteriscalling.com.